Hey Simmers, it's Sims Freeplay Design Heaven here back again. I'm so sorry it's been a while since I've posted. I was actually quite sick, but I am all better now, and I'm ready to dive right into another house tour. So we've got this house here, which is one of my houseboats. I have just recently put a rooftop balcony on this one, which I am obsessed with at the moment. So we'll dive right in and have a look. So this one, beautiful. So this is it here. So as you can see, the color scheme that I've kind of gone for with this one is the darker wood, or the medium color wood, the sort of orangey wood, because I thought it matched really nicely with the Latin oven and bench tops that I've got here, because I am obsessed with them. If you've seen a couple of my videos, there's already a couple of houses that I've put up that have the Latin style kitchen in there. But so I bought this one of the standard houseboats with Sims, and I love the idea of having this room here. So this is sort of like a replica of the houseboat that I already bought with the what is that? It's like the ship's steering wheel. Is there an actual word for a ship's steering wheel? If you do know what it is, comment it in the comments, because I have no clue about sailing or boats. I have only been on a boat ever once before in my life, or I've been on little boats, but not on a boat like a houseboat like this. So yeah, I've got the room here where you would navigate. That's why I've got the books there. So I'm guessing this is like the navigation room. In my mind, there's a Sim family who actually live on this houseboat. So it's not necessarily like a holiday house. It's actually a house where, there's a family that live here, and they probably dock it in the marina, and they, because there's two teenagers or preteens that live here. And they would come home after school, and they'd live on a houseboat, which I think is really cool. The first thing that I did when I was building this house was that I really wanted a garden in the middle of the house. So as you can see, there's actually, it's like a little room that isn't a room in the middle there. That actually isn't a room. That's the outside of the boat. And I've put little plants there. And if I put the into the next level, hang on, you can see down there, I don't know if you can see, but there's actually windows either side of that. So it's really hard to see, but you can sort of get the gist of it. So when I go down here, if you're actually in the lounge room sitting here watching television, you can actually see across here to the hallway where the stairs are, which I thought was really cool. So it was like an internal little garden within the house. And I really liked the fact that the little pop of red gave the whole look of the downstairs. It's kind of really sets it off. I think it looks really quite nice. So then we've got the lounge room here. We've got just like a little sitting room here as well at the end, where you can just sit and read a book in here, which I thought was quite a nice idea. And then all the bathrooms in this house have the darker wood floor, which I love. I love this darker wood floor. I think if I could, I'd use it in all of my houses. I think sometimes it doesn't work. It is very hard to make this floor look stylish. Sometimes it can look a little bit cheap or tacky, or like the people are, it's not a lavish sort of flooring, but I think it's really rustic, and I'm a bit obsessed with it, so I always do try and use it as much as I can. So then if we go upstairs, so that gives you a gist of what the downstairs looks like. So if we go upstairs, we've got just the general hallway here. So as you walk in, there's a hallway with a computer in it, so if you needed to go onto the computer. Then I've got the chill out area for the kids. So this is their sort of like rumpus room, I think that's what I would call it, the rumpus room, with the times tables on the wall there, as you can see. I've put the coffee table in front of the two chairs there, even though I know that Sims can't sit on it, but it was more for the look, because I took the coffee table away, and it looked a little bit bare in that room without it. And then when I put the coffee table in, I was like, well, Sims technically can't sit on those chairs, but I think it actually looks really stylish, so I decided to keep it like that. And then we've got the two bedrooms here. So I think that there's a teen and a preteen. So I think there's a preteen boy and a teenage girl that lives here. Their rooms are tiny. They are tiny, tiny, tiny rooms, but it is a houseboat. So they're the sort of concessions that you have to make when you live on a cool houseboat and you can sail off at any moment. Then there's just like a general little sitting area in here, which leads up to upstairs, and then the parents' room and their ensuite, which is also the bathroom for the kids as well. So there's two entrances to that bathroom upstairs. But yeah, let's have a look. So this is the upper deck, and it's got the new decking that came with the camping update, which I am so in love with. I really, really like this decking. I've literally gone around to so many of my houses and changed the patios and the balconies that they already had and made this decking the feature of each of those houses. It is just absolutely beautiful. I think having wooden decking is just so stylish. I think it's just such a stylish and really chic thing to do in your house. So up here is like sort of like the entertainment. So if I'm thinking that, you know, these guys might, you know, on the weekend take the houseboat out and, you know, go up the river or sail into the ocean. Again, I'm probably using all the wrong terms for sailing, so I apologize if any of you guys who know lots about sailing, if I'm offending you guys. But yeah, so they would come up and, you know, sit in the chairs and relax in the sun, and there's the barbecue there, and they can have drinks and people over. It's kind of like an entertainer's paradise up the top here. But yeah, so this was short but sweet, but it's just one of my houseboats. It's one of my favorite houseboats, actually, this one here. But I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a tour. So we'll go down again to the second level, and then the first level again, and then we'll go straight back up to the top. But thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my page. I will be putting out more videos in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, and so find me on Instagram. My Instagram is simsfreeplay_designheaven. I post pictures almost daily on my Instagram, so I'm very active on Instagram. But I hope you enjoyed my tour, and have a lovely afternoon or evening or morning, depending on what time you're watching.